Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Well, good evening. Good evening. Good evening. I'm going to get started here in just a moment. So give me a couple minutes here. And I believe, okay, yeah, we are live. I see people. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure that we're actually live. All right, so we're going to get started in just a moment. I'm waiting for people in my home to go upstairs so I can have peace and quiet down here. So give me a minute. Just a moment here, guys. We're going to get started here. How's everybody doing? Let's see. All right, I'm excited to be able to do this. So excited. So give me 1 second here. Okay. Cool. I just wanted to make sure that was cool. All right. So can you all hear me okay? I'm gonna mute real quick and I'm gonna allow you all to type for a minute. Let me step away for just 1 second. I just want to make sure you all can hear me. Give me 1 second. And also, if you hear any background noise, again, I am at home. I have kids. They're supposed to be upstairs, but you know how kids pop in. So if that happens, this is a training. So if it happens, I may have to step away for a minute and come back. However, it may not because they are upstairs. We have a pretty big home, but it's not big enough. So unfortunately, sometimes the kids come in and wreck my show. So, but give me a minute, guys. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to step away for 1 second, and I'm sorry, but I've been extremely busy all week working on a whole lot of stuff. So I'm going to step away, get me a bottle of water real quick, and I'm going to get started. Give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and turn the screen sharing on so that people know that we're actually live. And okay, present to everyone. Okay, cool. All right, so if you can see the screen, just type screen. I'm going to walk away for just a moment, but just type screen in the chat box to let me know you can see it, and then I'll be right back. All right, awesome. All right, so we ready to get started. Again, I want to welcome you to today's training webinar. I am going to be doing these every single week. So every week I'm going to be teaching you some about marketing online. I haven't come up with a name for this yet, but I will have one by tomorrow. So every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, you will get training from me on this topic, or it may be another day. I don't know, because after this one, I have to jump on another webinar. But I'm going to talk to you today about Craigslist here for a moment. Now, I'm not really sure what the exact stats are right now. Let me make sure my mic is on the right one. Okay, it is. Okay. I'm not sure what the exact stats are right now in regards to Craigslist, but I will say that Craigslist is one of the most high trafficked websites in the world. It used to be in the top 10, I believe, a long time ago, but I don't know where it stands now. But as far as classified sites, it is the number one site in the world in classifieds, at least in the United States. It gets the most visits for a variety of different reasons. You know, whenever I want to sell something, I sell it on Craigslist. For example, I listed 2 iPhones that I have, which are old iPhones, but they're new. And people call me literally in minutes trying to buy this. Blew my phone up, literally called 10 times one lady until she got an answer to buy these iPhones. So it's a very, very nice site to sell stuff. It's a very nice site to market on. They have changed a whole lot from previous years. But for the most part, if you utilize this site correctly, you still can get traffic from it. We still have team members that utilize Craigslist to generate leads on a daily basis. Now, the thing about Craigslist is I'm going to start you off pretty simple here today. I'm not going to get into anything super advanced, but I will tell you that Craigslist has changed a whole lot. You know, you used to be able to post about, 10 to 20 ads a day all over the country, but now they're pretty strict on how you post. Also, in the job section, I believe everywhere now you have to pay to post in the job section. So that can be a pro or that can be a con. Now, the pro is if you look here, for example, I'm in the Nashville area. So if you look in the customer service section, you're not going to have a whole lot of people spamming like you normally would. So they incorporated a paid option for Craigslist to eliminate, a lot of people that were coming on here spamming every single day, posting work at home opportunities. Now, you will periodically see some, like this is probably a work at home opportunity. Well, actually, this is not a work at home opportunity. But you will periodically see some in the job section for the most part. But overall, you're not going to see as many as you would previously. Now, the good news for you is that eliminated a lot of your competition because most people don't want to pay for advertising. A lot of people want to do stuff for free, and that's it, which is great, I guess. But when you're talking about free, which I'm going to show you a free option as well. But when you talk about free, depending on where you're marketing at, you're going to have to do a whole lot more of it. So either you're going to pay for it with your time, okay? And then when I say pay for it, I'm talking about results and your leads, or you're going to pay for it with your money, all right? So you can scroll down, you can look here, and it looks like they changed it up, but it's not much going on here. So it's not a whole lot of competition here like it was previously. It looks like these are real jobs for the most part. Now, when I advertise on Craigslist, all right, here's a tip for all of you all. When I market on Craigslist, there's 2 places that I market for 2 particular sections. I'm going to go back to the home screen. All right, I'm marketing the job section. All right, because typically when people are searching for a way to make money, even if you are promoting a network marketing business or direct sale business or a work at home business, they don't know they're looking for that more than likely. Most people don't know they're looking for that. And I can't make my screen any bigger. I'm on a 27-inch screen, and my screen is as big as it gets. So if you cannot see it, I believe there's a way for you to make the screen big on your end. So you'll have to do it on your end. And I don't know how to do it because I don't know what it looks like on your end. Okay. But like I was saying, when people are searching for a way to make money from home, okay, when they're searching, they are looking, they don't know they're looking for, well, let me say this. When people are searching for a way to make money, they don't know that they are looking for a home business in most cases. When I was searching for a way to make money from home to get out of the situation that I was in, I did not know I was looking for a home business. All right. I had no idea that I was looking for a home business. However, I stumbled across the home business, and I'm going to kill the chat because there's way too much talk going on. Hold on a second. If you're on Chrome, you can zoom out and the screen will get larger. Thank you, Danielle. Okay, I'm gonna kill the chat. All right, so I don't know why the screen is blurry on your end, but the screen is super clear on mine, and I'm on a high-speed internet, so it's probably on your end if the screen is blurry. But you will get the recording. If you can't see it, you'll be able to see it clear on the recording. Now, I did not know that I was looking for a home business, but I stumbled across one by looking in the classified section in the job section of a newspaper. All right. And that's how it typically happens. It's not like you're being dishonest or it's not like you're tricking people. However, you are positioning your ad in a place where people are searching for an opportunity to make money. And the best place to do that is in the jobs section. No, you don't want to come on Craigslist just because you have a home business, for example. And most people will post ads in the small biz ads. Okay. And this is probably the worst place in the world to advertise because not many people are coming here, looking for something. Now, you may periodically, get a lead here and there, but you're not going to get any quality from here. People are not really looking to make money in the small biz ad section. It doesn't even make sense. Okay. So I'm not going to come here looking for a way to make money. So you don't want to promote your business. Okay. If you are promoting a work at home business, you don't want to promote that in the small biz ad section. All right. Because people are not going to visit your website. All right. Another place that you can market, which is a free section, all right, for people, would be the gigs section. Okay. Now, the gig section, it depends on which area you are in. That will determine the amount of traffic you actually get from this section. But you can market in the gig section. Normally, if I have a work at home business, I'm going to put it in the computer gig section because it is a computer gig. And I will post it here. And, I will get some traffic from this. Now, I wouldn't do it in a city like Nashville. Now, when I market in the gig section, I normally go to a bigger city like New York City, San Francisco, LA, a city that is, bigger than Nashville, obviously. But regardless of where you live, it's a free ad. If you wanted to actually test this process out to see, how many leads you get from it, test it out. I mean, it's free advertising. Okay. Now, one thing that you need to note when you are marketing on Craigslist is that your ads are probably going to get flagged. Okay. People are going to flag you. People are going to hate on you. They're going to see your ads. They may flag it. It may get deleted or whatever. It's a part of the process. It happens. All right. So don't get all bent out of shape, when your ad get flagged or if your ad get flagged or if your account gets banned or whatever, because I went through a lot of Craigslist accounts. Okay. Don't worry about that. You can just create another one. It's really simple. Create another ad. With the changes that have taken effect now, you don't want to post, excessively, on Craigslist, on the job ad. I wouldn't do no more than 1 or 2. Okay. In your local area or in your region. And if you want to know how to determine your region, if you look here, for example, I'm in Nashville. Now, nearby Craigslist, this will be considered my region, okay, where I'm at now. All right. But the thing about Craigslist now as well is that when you're posting, they want you to include a zip code of wherever you're posting, which you can simply do a Google search, for example, and Google Atlanta zip codes and be able to just put an Atlanta zip code in there if you're going to post in Atlanta, for example, or wherever you're posting at. Now, what I'm going to do is, okay, after all that, I went over the basic stuff. Okay, 1 or 2 ads a day, period. I wouldn't do anything more than that. After you do that, you don't want to have any more than 2 ads live before you post a new one within a 48-hour period. So if you're posting every day, chances are, you run the risk of your ad getting shut down. Now, if you have a paid ad, obviously you may want to let that run, about a week or so, because paid ads are going to be a little different. But if you're doing something free, for example, you don't want to post, but every 48 hours, pretty much, okay, because that's going to keep you under the radar with him. If you're doing a paid ad, I will let it go probably 3 to 4 days, maybe a week. you know, because if you look at this, all right, for example, you see February 23rd, 23rd, 23rd here, then it goes down to 22nd. Okay. And with Craigslist, stuff just get pushed down to the next page, to the next page. Now, depending on what city you are in, that will determine how fast your ad gets pushed down. All right. If you in a heavy populated city that posts a lot, your ad may get pushed down on the second page within 1 to 2 days. But a city like Nashville, for example, it's going to take a while. So, you know, you can kind of determine as well by the amount of leads that you get, you know, whether or not your ad is not visible anymore. But, you know, if you do what I teach you to do, you know, in 1 to 3 days, you should make some money on Craigslist. Okay. Now let's get to the ad creation process. All right. So job section. We're obviously talking about generating 25 to 30 leads daily on Craigslist. So the fastest way to do that will be in the job section. And there's only a couple of categories that I recommend on Craigslist in regards to the job section. I will post in the customer service section. And you got to remember, depending on what section you're posting in, is going to determine the type of personality and quality of person or lead that you get. So customer service people, you know, it's a different type of person. They may not have a lot of money. You may get some stay-at-home moms, you know, people that are not really entrepreneurial. All right. They're not used to being paid on commissions. So you may, you know, get a lot of tire kickers, if I can say that, in the customer service section. However, it is probably the most visited section in the job section. So even though you're getting a lot of leads, you will get a lot of tire kickers in the customer service section. So it's hit or miss. So depending on what you're promoting, okay, what type of business you're promoting, you know, it may or may not be for you. So you may just want to test it out to see. All right. The next section will be sales. Okay. Sales will be the second best because, you know, sales professionals, you know, they're used to being paid, you know, on commissions. You know, a lot of them have already made 6 figures that they're looking for jobs. So they know what it feels like. So, you know, it's not going to be a big deal if you promote a direct sales company. They understand it. They understand being paid on commissions and all that. So it's not going to be a big deal. You're dealing with a higher caliber lead in the sales perfection session as well. So you're not going to have to do a whole lot of explaining about your model if you are in network marketing. The same rule applies for real estate. All right. Real estate professionals, again, they get paid on commissions. They understand network marketing. They understand all of that. So you're going to get a better quality lead. But again, the traffic is not as good or not as fast in real estate or marketing. Okay. Marketing is another section. Okay. So I'm calling these out in order. You do customer service. Sales will be the second best. Real estate will be third. Marketing will be fourth. And then you have admin office will be the last. Okay. Those are the only 5 that I recommend. And I just called them out in order. All right. But mainly a lot of people like to stick to customer service and sales. Now you can test each one of them, you know, every 3 days or however you want to post your ad on Craigslist. Now the best time to do an ad will not be on a Friday. It will be between Sunday and Wednesday. Okay. I wouldn't do anything on Thursday or Friday or Saturday. Okay. All right. So customer service, we're going to jump over here. Now, how do you construct an ad for your business? All right. There's a couple ways that you can do this. All right. I'm going to take you through the free way to do this. All right. So looking at this now, typically, you know, you want your ad to sound, you know, as generic as possible. You don't want to make it sound like an MLM, especially if you are promoting an MLM. You know, you want it to be generic as possible. So if you wanted to get any ideas, what I typically do is, you know, I'll jump over here to customer service and then I'll look at some of the ads that's already here, you know, and I may, you know, take some things from their ads, like this is a good ad, and put it in mine. Okay. You got this ad here as well. Remember this ad here, because I'm actually going to use some stuff in that. Let me see what else I can find here. All right. Sales, inside sales associate, you know, just kind of look at the ads to see how they construct the ads and pick from them. Now, I like to use image ads. Now, you can test. Now, if you notice your ads get flagged a lot when you use image ads, you may want to switch to text ads as well. okay, to kind of eliminate that. So you have to do testing. Again, paid ads, when you're doing any form of advertising, it's all about testing, okay? You may not get it right the first time. You may have to come back and do it again. So I'm going to jump over here and where did that? Okay, here it is. Okay. All right, so I'm actually going to create an ad, okay? All right, so here's what I will typically do, okay? That's free, all right? This is Microsoft PowerPoint, all right? And you can do a whole lot in this, and I'm gonna show you. All right, so I'm gonna jump over here, all right, to Google, search for professional.com. Right, and then to just search for some free images that's already out here. So I'm going to do professional business woman. All right, or you can do businessman or whatever. All right, so I'm going to click on images and I'm going to see what I can take from here to put in my ad. Now, when you're using images in Google, you don't want to use anything that has watermarks on it. So this one has watermarks, so I'm not going to use that one. This one looks fine. I'm going to save that. Doesn't look big enough though, but I'm going to save this one just in case. This one is good. What size is this image? Okay, this one is good. All right. And let me see if I can find another one. All right. And this one is good. Okay. And another thing with this, you want your ad to be unique. You don't want to use the same exact ad as someone else. All right. Don't do that. Even this example, okay, you want your ad to be unique. Okay. Whenever you're creating other ads as well, you know, for yourself, you know, you want to delete your previous ad before you turn around and create a new ad. So if, hypothetically speaking, let's say if you created this ad and then, you know, you ran it for a week, you know, you got 100 leads. If you get 100 leads for $25, that means you're paying, you know, roughly 25 cents a lead, which is essentially very good. All right. But let's say if you got 100 leads from this ad and you're ready to renew the ad and do another one the following week, what I would do, okay, is delete this ad, okay, delete the ad that you had up previously and then post your new ad. You don't want to have them both up at the same time because, again, that runs the risk of you possibly getting deleted. And hopefully you all are writing all this down, okay? Because I don't have this outline in the PowerPoint. I'm just kind of telling you, you know, the do's and the don'ts of Craigslist, okay? So delete your previous ad before you post your new ad. Plain and simple, okay? Now, come back over here to PowerPoint. I am going to click on picture. And again, you can do this for free pretty much with this. All right. Let's see. Where's that other image? Okay. I'm going to use this one. And let's see. All right. So I'm going to put her. All right. So there's that. I'm going to jump back over here and I'm going to go back to this one. And again, I did not pre-create an ad on purpose. I'm going to show you how easy this is, okay, to create an ad. Okay, so I'm going to jump back over here and I'm going to click on text. And let me see here. I may need to move her down some. All right. And okay, so let's see what we're going to do. Okay. We offer base plus commissions. I'm going to put highest commissions in industry. I'm going to change this up a little bit. Industry and performance bonuses. Don't have no paid holidays. I'm gonna put residual income. Let's see. High level training program. And what else can we put here? Oh, I guess I turned off the chat, so I can't ask you. All right, so we're gonna say performance bonuses, residual income, high level training program. And final thing I'm gonna put is let's see here. Okay, earning potential first year. All right, so obviously, you know, your ad may look a little different. I'm just kind of doing this off the top of my head right now, just to kind of put something together. But based upon what your company offer, will kind of determine what your ad will look like. Now, your ad may look a little different than mine's, but this just to give you an example. Okay, so if you look here, all right, you see what I'm doing here. I'm trying to eliminate some of this space. Let's see. Okay, there we go. All right, so I'm gonna drag that down a little bit, and I'm gonna do another text box, and you can change the colors. You can do whatever you want. Now, in this example, I'm not gonna make it super pretty. I'm just gonna make it black text and black and white. Okay, so if you kind of drawing a blank on what to look for, you can do. We're looking for. Actually, this is a sales job, so let me do this. I mean, not a job, a sales thing. Okay. So you want it to be generic as possible. So I'm going to say I'm going to say our company is expanding in your area, and we're looking for 10 new sales reps who can get started immediately. All right. And I will probably come over here to home. I'm going to center that. And then I'm going to make that a little bigger. I'm going to bold it. Let me take this down. All right. And all right, let's see here. Going to put that up. Oh, that's not going up. Okay, that's too big. All right, so I'm going to make that red. I'm going to underline this. And you all will see what I'm doing. I'm just pretty much creating an ad in PowerPoint. I mean, this is boom, just like this. Who can get started? I'm going to underline this, or you can italicize. Well, I don't want to italicize. I'm just going to underline it. I don't like the font, so I'm going to change the font to Arial. And hopefully this doesn't mess up while I'm on here. I got a lot of stuff going on. Oh, let's see. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna come up here, hit Arial. Boom, it did it. Okay, now I gotta shrink it again. And I don't know why that 4 is right there, but it's all good. So I'm gonna have to shrink this a little bit because it looks bigger than the other text. All right, so that's pretty much it. I mean, you can put that, and then what I will also probably do. Our company is expanding in your area, and we're looking for 10 new sales reps who can get started immediately. I mean, that's just pretty generic, okay? Now obviously if I would have spent a little bit more time on the ad, I would have came up with something better than this. So don't think that this is the best ad. You know, I would have put, you know, we offer, and then I would probably would have put also on here, you know, as well, what we're looking for. Okay. So you don't necessarily have to do it this way. You can put, we're looking for quick starters. You know, normally that's what I would do. I put, we're looking for people who can get started immediately. You don't want to put anything about a startup cost on here. Okay. You don't want to ever do that because that's going to be a red flag for your ad. But what I would do is, you know, I will put, we're looking for people who can get started today, must have basic computer skills, you know, must be a fast learner or whatever, you know, that type of thing, which I probably would type that in a minute, but I'm going to create the button now first, and then I'll come back to this to kind of show you what that looks like. All right. Let me take her up a little bit, and I'm going to take this up, and I'm going to unmute the chat here really quick and then get some feedback. Do you all see how easy this is to create an ad in PowerPoint? All right, so I'm gonna scroll this up a little bit, and I'm gonna move this up a little bit. All right, and I'm gonna move this up a little bit, and I'm gonna make that bigger. All right, and then let me edit this button. Okay, so this button can be red, it can be blue, it can be yellow. I probably make it yellow because yellow stands out a little bit more. Probably go black outline. Okay, you can add shadows on it or whatever. All right, so the next thing that I would do is just put some text over it. So you can do a text or you can do text art. All right, so I'm gonna come back over here to word art. All right, and then I'm gonna just put this on top of this, and then you can just, you know, put it in here and hit apply now. Okay, that's simple. Back over here to home, I'm gonna shrink it some so it fits. All right, and this is how you get leads, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it's all about putting your business in front of people. So I'm gonna come back over here like this. All right, apply now. You know, I don't know. Let me see here. Okay, there we go. All right, so apply now. You can do that. I can make the text black or whatever. Let me see how it looks if the text is black or red. Let's do black though. Okay, that don't look right. Red, whatever, white. Let's go back with white though. We'll go with white. All right, so you can do apply now or whatever. Okay, we'll just stick with that right now because I don't want to spend a whole lot of time trying to tweak it because I am a perfectionist. Okay, so we'll be here 30 minutes for me trying to figure this out. So I may put we offer what we're looking for before. I'll put requirements. For example, then I'll do must be 18 years old, whatever. code. Let's be starter. Have basic computer skills. And let's see. Must want to annually or whatever you want to put. Okay, I'm just going to put anything here. All right, and we'll just go with that and whatever else. I don't want to think too hard on this, but you all get my point. All right, so now what I would do is from here, you can do it either way, this way or the other way. You could do requirements. You can also put what you offer. So, you could put the requirements down here or requirements right here or, requirements right here, we offer at the top, however you want to do the ad, okay? But in this example, I'm not going to do that. All right, so the next thing that you will want to do to actually capture the image of this ad, obviously you need to get the image, is you want to download a program called Jing, okay? It's Jing. So you're going to come back over here to Google and do Jing, go to all, and it's on techsmith.com/Jing. All right, and then you want to use this to capture the image, okay? Now, I already have an image capturing software on my computer, so I'm not going to download that. I actually use Snagit, okay, which is owned by the same company. So basically how it works is Jing does the same thing. You're just going to highlight, the portion. Actually, hold on a second. I don't want to do that yet. So you want to get rid of, you see that thing there? I'm going to click off to get rid of that, okay? Now it's clear. All right, so now I just want to highlight the entire ad, okay? So I'm going to start the copying process from here. And I'm just going to drag it over to copy it, okay? And hit screenshot. Okay, so now that's my image ad. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it as an image. All right, so I'm going to save it on my desktop like so. And boom, it's saved. Now all you have to do is go to photobucket.com. Again, photobucket.com, creating a free account with here. All right, and then you're going to click on upload, okay? And I actually just registered with Photobucket with my Facebook account, and whenever I log in with Facebook. I didn't feel like going through the process of creating it. So I'm just going to grab the image I just saved. I'm going to upload it like this. Okay. And if you get the paid version, I don't know how much it costs to pay for this. All these all these ads and stuff, you won't have to deal with them. But honestly, I don't know if I will pay for it. I don't even know how much it costs. Okay. Oops. Free is fine for now. Okay. So we're waiting on the image. Let's refresh and see if it actually saved. Seems like it's taking a long time. Hold on a second. All right, so there's the ad. So I'm going to click on it. And then once you get the ad, all right, you want to get the HTML code. All right. So for this example in the job section, you want to just grab the HTML code. All right. And then you're going to come back over here to your area. You're going to click on post to classifieds. Now you can create an account as well with Craigslist. Obviously, you see the top right here. You can create an account with them so that you can manage all your job posts. All right. So we're just going to pretend like I logged into my account and I'm just posting. Okay. So you see it's $25. Now, again, if you want to scale up your business fast, you will have to pay to play. I'm going to be straight up. honest with you. Okay. You will have to pay to play. Okay. Pay to play. So $25 is nothing. Okay. And not to mention it's a tax deduction. Okay. So I'm just going to click on that, click continue. Then I'm going to jump over here. And I'm just going to paste that HTML code here. And I'm going to do sales professionals wanted. No experience required. 100K potential. All right. Now don't use this because if everybody using the same thing, y'all gonna have some issues. Okay. So I'm gonna put my zip code in since I'm in Nashville. If you're logged in, you're not gonna have to put in your email, but I'm just gonna do it now because I don't remember what my login is. Okay. Contact by name and number. I normally leave that blank. I will do full-time or whatever you want to put. No, actually, I'm going to do part-time. And then I'm going to put 50K, 100. Whatever you put here really don't matter, but I'm just going to put that. All right, and then I will not show on Street Map. I'll make sure that's unchecked. Okay, I'm gonna check that box, hit continue. And done with images. And you see, this is how my ad look. Now it looks like it's too big. So it's kind of off point. Okay, so I may have to resize that to be a little smaller, obviously. But I'm not going to do it in this example, but you all get the point. You know, you can put more stuff on here. I'm just showing you how it works. And then once you hit publish, you know, it's going to ask you to pay for the ad. So it's that simple to post in the job section. Now, again, it is trial and error. You will have to test. Now, some of you all are asking, well, what do you send them to when they actually click the link? And actually, I didn't do this right because I forgot. I totally forgot about the link part of it. So actually, let's go back to that, okay? Because we got to link the image to something, okay? So what I would typically do, okay, for an ad like this, you know, when they click the image, it has to go to something. Now, I believe it's already linked to Photo Bucket from the looks of this. So let me go back and see if I can edit this. Well, yeah, edit. All right, so it is already linked to Photo Bucket. So if you see this first line here with the HTML, whatever here, okay, this is the link that you probably want to replace with your link to your website or whatever, what have you. Now, you don't want to send them to your website that has work from home, whatever on it, you know, get rich overnight, that type of stuff, okay? You want to create like a job form with your autoresponder or whatever you're using. Now, if you're using I Am Phenom or whatever, let me pause this again because y'all gonna distract me again. Okay, when I save it as whatever it save as. Okay, so normally it saves as a PNG. Okay, but you can save it as a JPEG as well. So what I would do if you're using I Am Phenom or whatever you're using your autoresponder for, this is just gonna go there. Any other, okay? Okay, you can use it in Ninja, you can use it in some type of form builder or whatever you want to use. You can do it with that. So I'm just going to create a sign up form with Aweber here really quick because it's super fast to do this if it hurries up. Oh, there we go. All right. So again, this works with any form builder. So don't think that you have to go and get Aweber. Okay. So you can create, you know, I already got labels here, best contact number. What else you would put on a job form? Okay. Let's see. You can just put name, email, address if you want, phone number. Oh, there we go. Okay, let me see. All right, state, zip, email, how many hours can you work? I can actually make this bigger. All right. Best contact number. Let's see here. What else? Let's create a new field. Let's see. Field name. Let's say, why should we select you? All right. Would you really? Oh, can't do that. And then let's see. Select box, radio, checkbox, text area. All right. And then make it required. Save field. Okay. So that's simple. You can do that. You can also add a header to it, and I haven't used Aware in so long, guys. I forgot how you add headers. How the heck do you put a header on this? Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I will put at the top. You could put you don't want to put job application, obviously, because it's not a job. All right, so I will put pre-qualified. I don't know. Help me out, guys. I'm drawing blanks. Yvonne, text me. But you don't want to put job app, but you can put pre-qualification process or screening process or whatever you want to put at the top. So I'm just going to put your text here, okay? Because you guys are smarter than I am, okay? Text here, because again, I don't want to take up a whole lot of time, and I'm still restless a little bit, okay? So, but you all get my point. Where I'm going with this. I'm going to center it. I'll make it bold or whatever. You want it to be a little neat. And then I'm going to save this, obviously. And the font here for some reason is light gray. I don't have a clue why, but obviously, whatever form you're using, it may not look like that. Then you can go to next step. And then on whatever form that you're using, okay, after they submit the form, you can do one or two things here. You can direct them to a website or, okay, pre-qualification screening. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I was going to put. Thanks, Yvonne. You can either direct them to your website at that point once they submit the information, or what I would do, to really keep the slate clean is to direct them to a thank you page and saying, thank you. Someone will be in contact with you within, 1 or 2 hours or a couple hours or whatever, or check your email for more information or something like that. And then send them an email, all right, with information to learn about your business at that point. Then you can construct a short email about your business. Again, you want to be very vague in the email. You don't want to sell them in the email. All right. So you can be very vague about whatever it is that you're offering, and then send them to your website, or depending on what type of business you're promoting, then you can schedule a time for you to actually talk to them on the phone if you like being on the phone with people. I mean, it's a whole lot that you can do. But you can either, again, with whatever page you're using, okay, a form builder, you can direct them to a basic thank you page, or you can send them to a custom URL, which will be any URL to your business, to another page with you on it. Which, if you really want to get personal with this, what I would do is I will set up a funnel, to where, hey, they have to fill out this form, and then when they fill out the form, I will have another, and this is what really help people crush it on Craigslist, and this is what I would typically do. All right, when they submit that form, I will have a funnel to where once they hit submit, it'll have me on video. I won't show my face, obviously. You don't have to do that all the time unless you just want people to look at you. But you can have like a PowerPoint video. It can be 3 points or whatever. You can say, hey, this is Reginald, or whatever your name is. Hey, this is John. Thank you for submitting an application to work with us with our company. We're looking for a select group of people. So, check your email for more information, blah, 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 whatever. Okay. and take it from there. Okay, because it puts a little more personal touch on it, as opposed to you just trying to rely on text to do everything for you. You know, if that makes sense. So if you just take the time to create like another funnel, you can use anything. I mean, we have a funnel with I Am Phenom, which I don't have time to actually show you that right now. But I guess I will. Let me see. I got a few minutes. Okay. And you could, oh, that's not what I was trying to do. Sorry. Imagine getting access to the exact. All right. I'm just going to show you this here really quick. All right, but you can use anything you want. I know people use a lot of different things to do pages, but this is like one of the simplest ways to do it. So we have a page builder here, and you can come over here. You can go into the page builder, and you can simply just create, you know, a simple thank you page within the builder. So I'm going to click on create page. And then what I will simply do is I'm going to come down. I will find something with a video on it. So let me preview this one and see what that looked like. All right, so that's not one I want to use. That's a launch page thing. So let me see here. So we're just going to choose this one for example purposes, okay? And I'm not going to go through the entire process of creating everything because, again, I want to keep these, you know, about an hour, okay? So what I would do is I would just delete that because we don't want them to opt in again, obviously. You can put your logo up here. You can delete the whole top if you want. Okay, which I'm going to delete. Hold on a second. Yeah, I want to delete this element. Yes, I do. All right. So you see how easy that is. So now what you can do is you can come over here and drag a picture element there. And then I'm going to come over to Google. And let me see. Get more details. Okay, let's see if I can find a button. Register now, more details. You can create a button actually inside of the funnel. Okay. So we're just going to use the register now button for example purposes. So I'm just going to save this on my desktop. I'm going to come back over here and I'm actually going to upload an image that I just got. And all right, boom, boom, pow, like that. All right, we're going to use that image like that. And then let's say, for example, you know, you want when people click that button, you want it to go to your actual website at that point. So let's say, for example, once they fill out the form, this video is going to be your video, obviously. And then you can say, hey, we're looking for a select group of people, whatever, to work with us. You know, you can do a short video, 1 to 3 minutes. You use your imagination. You all get where I'm going with this, I'm sure. Okay. And then once you do that, you can say, hey, click the button below to learn more details about how you can earn a potential 6 figures this year or whatever with the company. Okay. You can put your website, http at yourwebsite.com. All right. And then, you know, you can hide that. And then videos, I'm just going to go to YouTube and just grab any video for a moment, youtube.com. And let's see, let's just grab the Netflix video. I'm just going to grab.
Hey guys, I'm Theo Joe back with another tutorial. This time I'm going to show you how you can get an entire year of.
All right, so we're just going to grab him. We're just going to pretend like this is you, okay? So once you upload your video to YouTube, you can just simply grab the link. You can come over here under this video and just paste the video link there like so, autoplay, boom. And then you want to save it. All right, obviously you want to change the text here. So I can say, thanks for applying. Oh, no, I wouldn't say that. Thanks for your interest in working. This probably with us, right? If that's not proper English, I apologize, but I'm trying to do this real fast. All right, so I'm going to do that and come over here. I'm going to choose header. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, let's make it big that way. All right. All right. So that's simple. All right. So now I'm going to publish. All right. And then let's preview it. Get rid of that. And
hey guys, I'm huge.
Okay. So there it is. This is the page. So let me look at the permalink. Okay. I'm just going to copy this. All right. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to just paste this in your autoresponder. Again, you don't have to use Aweber. Okay. You can use whatever you want. But in this example, I'm just using Aweber because it was the fastest thing I can do this in. Okay. So I'm going to save the form, go to step 3. And then what I will do is I will just take the link for the form. Okay. Which have Aweber host the form here. Now, depending on what form builder you're using, you may have to paste the HTML code of that form on a page. So with Phenom, for example, honestly, I never built a form like this with it. So, but you may have to paste it on this page and then just send them to a couple pages. Use your imagination. But in this example, I'm going to have Aweber host the form, okay? And I'm going to test it to make sure it works. So let's look at the form. All right, there's the form. All right. Now, obviously, I wouldn't want it to say powered by Aweber at the bottom. So I would remove that from that. But now I'm not going to do that. So all I would do is take the form link, paste it here. All right. And then I'm going to go to continue. And then I will just publish the ad. All right. Now I'm going to click on it to make sure it works. So when people see this, now if people see this, obviously I will have to resize this ad because it's too big. You see some of it is cut off. But when people click on it, I may say click here to apply now. For example, I'll put click here to apply now so people know to actually click it. All right, instead of apply now. But then when I click it, you see that this comes up. So when people fill this out, I'm just going to put in some information, whatever, city, just put in anything, Tennessee, let's put in anything here because I just want to show you how it works. Because I am great. Whatever. The sign up text, I'll probably put apply now instead of sign up. So make sure you change the sign up text on the button. But again, I wanted to do this real quick to show you how it works. Now, when people hit apply, boom. That's what happened. All right. So now this is your video. Okay. You have your funnel. I just showed you how to create a job funnel. All right. So now you got a video of you talking. Hi, this is John. I want to thank you for your interest in I want to thank you for your interest in a decision that you made to decide that you want to potentially partner with us with our company. We're looking for self-starters, motivated, whatever. We have you have an opportunity to make, XYZ, whatever you want to say, whatever. We're only looking to work with a select group of people, and these positions are filling up fast. So if you have a sincere interest in working with us, please click the link below for more information or whatever, and be directed to my website where you can learn more about what we're doing. Okay. Really simple. All right. This is one way you can do it. Or if you don't want to do it this way, you can send them an email instead and just have a thank you page without a button to click on. Right. All right. Without a button to click on, and you can just say, hey, thank you for your interest to work with us. You can say the same thing. I've sent you an email with more information about our company, what we offer, the benefits, and how you can get started with us and get started today working with us, etc. Okay. Either or. All right. Did all that make sense, or did I lose some people? Did all that make sense? Pro photo bucket is $2.99 a month. That's expensive. Oh, $2.99. I was going to say $2.99 a month. Good Lord. Definitely ain't getting that. All right. So did that make sense? All right, so that's pretty much how I would do it. Now, for the gig section, because everybody seems like they got this, okay? Now, for the gig section, you do have to do things a little bit different for the gig section, okay? For the gig section, under computer gigs, now typically I would do this in like super big cities like San Francisco, LA, whatever, okay? I will do it in sections like that. So gigs is free. Gigs are pretty much a gig, but it's similar to a job post. All right. But it's still a gig. It's still a way for people to make money. So you want to select, I want to hire someone, and you want to click continue. And then I always choose computer gigs. Now with the gigs, you cannot use HTML code. You have to use either text or you can add your image on the next page. So what I would typically do for the gig section, for example, is I don't want people to contact me. You would put your title here. Well, for the gigs, I'll put internet. But depending on what you're doing, I'm going to put data entry. See, 300 to 500. Let's see. Week, part-time. All right. And I'm sorry if I'm going fast. I'm going fast because I actually supposed to be on another webinar now. That's why I'm going fast. Sorry about that. So in the body, you can put some stuff in the body if you want. So I will probably put, let me come back over here. So you can put whatever you want here. So I'm just gonna copy this and I'm gonna go back. Actually, let's go back to what I had before. Man, it won't go back. Performance bonuses. Let me see. All right, so let me do this. All right, so I will put the offer, for example. And I'm just gonna do it like that. And with the gigs, you cannot post any links in gigs. So the only place that you can post image ads and links will be in the jobs section because you have to pay for that. Okay. But if you're doing something in the gigs section, okay, you cannot post any links or anything like that. So you will have to change up your ad a little bit. You may have to put, for more information, go to this website. Or, you may have to, on your image here, for example, what I would do is, let me show you what I would do exactly, okay, for the gig section. Now, you will have to probably buy a domain name, okay, for this, okay? So I own something like this, okay? I own, let's see, I think it's my new career or whatever, okay? But it has to be something short and something what people can remember, and it has to be generic. You don't want it to sound like an MLM, okay? So you can do your URL like so, like that, or you can have people reply to the ad, okay? You can have people reply to the ad, and then you set up a vacation auto reply that will tell them what to do in the email, okay? And you can simply set up a vacation auto reply in Gmail, okay? Which I can show you that really quick. Let's jump over here to Gmail. So if you go to Gmail and then you click on the settings, all right? If you look under, where is it at? It's here, okay? vacation responder. Okay. You can turn a vacation responder on. You can put your subject, and then you can type whatever you want to type in the email. So again, you can type a little information about your company. You can put bullet points, bullet point 1, 2, 3. Hey, we're looking for this. We're looking for that. Whatever. Thank you for applying for the position. For more information, please go here to apply, whatever. And then you can redirect them, to the website here in order for them to apply again. Because what's happening here is, I don't know if you all caught this, but what's happening is you're actually generating leads. So whenever they fill out this form here, you're getting a lead into your autoresponder. So you got to be very strategic with how you follow up with your leads, because these are not going to be the same type of leads that you would get for people that are originally looking for a home business. These are people that were originally looking for a job that happened to stumble across a home business. So you don't want to be spamming them every single day or whatever, or throwing up on them every single day with your business. You want to do it in a more professional way, to get them bid. So in your email, you want to have it linked to this somehow. And you may want to get a domain name to forward and mask it to do it. Again, do bullet points. Hey, thank you for your interest in working with us at our company. We're looking for this, that, and the other. For more information, please go here to learn how you can get started working with us today. Have your link in the ad, then it goes to this page, and then it'll be redirected to the other. From here, I'll put, for more information, please go to www.mynewcareer@home.com or whatever your website is. Okay. Let's see here. You can put for more information. All right, that simple. And obviously, again, like I said, y'all can make this look a little better than what I just did. Okay, and I'm gonna put that down like this. Now, if you're using PowerPoint, sometimes you have this little red squiggly lines on here, and there's really no way to get rid of those unless you put it in a slideshow format. All right, and then when you put it in a slideshow format, you see it goes away. Now I have to hide this. Okay, and then now I'm going to capture the image in slideshow format. Now you see the red lines are gone. Okay, copy. And then let's save it. I'm just going to save it as whatever it saves as. I'm going to save it. And then I'm going to jump back over here to Craigslist. Where's Craigslist? All right, so that's that. I'm going to uncheck this for maps, pay. You can describe your compensation. I'm going to do 3,000 start or whatever you want to put. And I'm going to jump over here to continue. All right. All right. Can you all still see my screen? I feel like my mind is playing tricks on me. All right. So then you want to click on add image here. And this is how you only would do it this way in gigs. Okay. This is totally optional. Okay. So I would do it this way. I would click done with images. And then if you look in the gig section, this is how it looks. Okay. The image quality decreases significantly because Craigslist had to resize the image to fit in this space. So that's how I would do it in gigs. And then I would just go to publish and then boom, your ad is up. That simple. So I'm done. Let me stop the screen share. I'm done. I think my computer's, oh, there we go. I'm done because I have to actually jump off and get on another webinar. But hopefully you all got value from this tonight. I'm sorry if I had to rush through it really quick. but I wanted to get as much in as possible. All right. And this webinar is recorded, so no worries. I will, send it out, and you all probably will get it via email anyway, probably in 1 to 2 hours automatically. So hopefully you all got a lot of value from tonight. Again, we will be doing stuff like this every single week. And I probably end up having to change today because Tuesday I actually have 2 webinars back to back. So, and I don't want to have to rush through it all the time. So again, I gave you enough to get you started and to get you getting leads. But just remember that when you create your ads, the whole idea behind paid advertising, especially, or any advertising, is to capture the lead. So you don't want to give out too much information up front before you get the lead. All right. That's the idea. Don't give out too much. That's why you want to be as vague as possible. You want your ad to sound like a job, even though it's not a job, right? So that you don't get flagged on Craigslist. All right. And then once you do that and people have an interest because they're curious about what it is you have to offer, then they're more than likely to give you their information to inquire about the position or about your business. Also, remember, when you're doing paid ads, remember, whenever you're about to renew the ad, if you're not renewing the same ad that you had up previously, because there is a way for you to renew ads on Craigslist. Okay. You can either renew the same ad if you want to use the same ad, or if you wanted to test a new ad completely, you want to delete the previous ad if you're done running that ad before you post a new ad. Because if you leave both of them up at the same time, again, it just raises a red flag for Craigslist. And again, your account will get banned quickly. You don't want to do no more than 2 ads live at the same time, especially when you're posting jobs and gigs. Again, because the way things are now, they're trying to cut down on a lot of spam that's going out. Gigs, it may or may not, it may be hit or miss. I'm going to tell you that now. The gig section is hit or miss depending on which area you live in, but you want to stay in your region. So it's hit or miss. I wouldn't do no more than 2 ads a day in gigs, okay? Or a week live in gigs, okay? Every other day, delete, and then come back and post again, all right? Every 48 hours. It's hit or miss, all right? But job section, you typically would get leads from that. It's $25. And depending on what you're promoting, which I know what most of you all are promoting, you should make money from that. You should make money in the gig section. All right. Especially if you're posting in a real highly populated city, you're going to get money. All right. Even if you don't, if you get 100 leads from that, you have 100 leads. So don't expect, okay, when you're doing paid advertising, especially on any advertising, you cannot expect to always make your money up on the front end. Okay. You're not always going to make money on the front end when you're doing advertising. You make up your money on the back end with follow up. So if you follow up properly with your leads, and again, you're not throwing up on them, you educate them on why they should join your business. Again, you don't want to just say, hey, you should join because you're going to get rich. Right. And I actually had a mastermind with some people on the Hangout panel last night about this. Was a similar conversation about this. Excuse me. You don't want to throw up on people about your business. So you want to educate them on why they should have a business. And there's a lot of reasons why people should have a business. This don't have to be a long video. You can say, hey, thank you for your interest in our business. You don't have to even say it's a home business. You can say you will be an independent contractor with our company, because technically speaking, if you are affiliated with a network marketing company, you get a 1099 every single year, right? So that means that you are an independent contractor with your company, right? You're an independent contractor. So technically people are independent contractors. You can tell them, hey, you will be an independent contractor. Then you can highlight the benefits. You're able to set your own schedule. You're able to, get huge tax savings at the end of the year. And the tax savings is huge for a lot of people because most people don't even understand anything about taxes. You don't have to know everything about taxes. right? But if you know the basics, hey, you get huge tax savings at the end of the year. Show them how they can save money. Hey, for example, if you made $25,000 on your job this year by you becoming an independent contractor with our company today, let's say your internet that you're currently using, now you're able to deduct that. You're able to deduct other business expenses. You're able to deduct gas mileage. And let's say, for example, you accumulate $10,000 in tax savings or in tax deductions. All right, things that you're able to deduct now that you are an independent contractor. So instead of you paying taxes on $25,000, now you're paying taxes on $15,000. You are paying less taxes by you becoming an independent contractor with our company today. All right, a lot of people will see the value in that, right? All right. And then you can go into other highlights or points about your company and then send them to a company video or whatever or what have you. Okay. So it's all about education. You don't have to give a whole lot. It can be a short video and then send them to another video. And someone asked, can you put our ECC link? Yes, you can, but I wouldn't do that on the front end or even on the back end immediately. I will still, it's going to require a little work, obviously. I will still create like a page of some sort or a form for people to fill out because, again, sometimes Craigslist have their staff members come and click links to see what's coming up. So you don't want Craigslist staff to click the link and then they see your ECC video pop up because that's going to get you flagged. So you want it to look like as close to a job application as possible because technically Craigslist don't want MLM or anything like that being posted in the job sections. So you want it to be generic as possible and not sound like a MLM. So when they click on that link from your image ad or however they get there, the first thing they should see is a form. You want people to feel like they actually are applying for something. All right, you can call it a pre-qualification screening process or a pre-qualification application or whatever you want to call it. All right. And then at that point, you can redirect them to ECC. Or then at that point, what I would do is redirect them to a thank you page and thank them for filling it out. And then let them know that, hey, you're going to get more information via email on how you can get started working with us today. All right. And then at that point, I would send them to your ECC link or whatever link you want to send them to, right, for your business. But I would take them through a process to make them feel like they are applying for a position with a company because technically they are. All right. You can create a form through anything. You can use Jot forms. There's other form builders out there. You don't necessarily have to do it through an autoresponder, but I recommend that you use an autoresponder because you're growing your contact list. All right. The money's in your list essentially. All right. So the bigger you build your list and not necessarily the bigger, but the more leads you have on your list, the more likely you're going to be able to create some sales from that. You don't want to do this and you're not capturing those contacts. If you look at mine, you've seen I had like 34,000 leads on there, right? So I got 34,000 people that I can market to anytime that I want. So whenever you are doing something like this, you want to have an autoresponder of some sort to capture those contacts because anything can happen. Life gets in the way. They may not be interested right away. They may be interested a couple months or a couple weeks down the line. So you can drip on them, periodically about your offer. And then some people will take action, some people won't. But again, that gives you more of an opportunity to get the most out of that lead that you spent the time to generate. Okay. You went through all that process. So you want to make sure that you're getting that lead, right? You don't want to leave any money on the table, okay? Potentially. So you definitely want to capture your leads in an autoresponder of some sort, okay? Any other quick questions? I'll take one more question. All right. I guess there's no more. There's a huge lag. All right, guys. But again, we'll be doing this. What is I Am Phenom? I Am Phenom is basically an internet marketing system that I created that pretty much has all the essential tools that you'll need to build your business. Let me show you this. I Am Phenom is basically, let me show you. I'll just show you real quick. It's easy to just show you. Okay. Where the heck? Let's get out. All right. So this is part of I Am Phenom. And again, I apologize. The videos and stuff are not in an organized manner yet on here, but I'm actually going to work on this tonight to get it done because it's a lot of people that's going to be signing up for it. But this is I Am Phenom. Essentially, it's a marketing tool suite. So it has your autoresponder in it. It has the page builder I just showed you, SMS, all that good stuff in it. So everything that you'll pretty much need is all in this one system. So that's pretty much what it is. It's an online marketing tool suite that you can use to build your business and build your list and all that good stuff. Stop. All right. Everybody else, we have a lot of different companies on here, so I'm not going to name every single last company. How come someone can place an ad that says low startup cost fees and I put the same ad, low cost fee? I mean, there's a lot of different reasons why, Kevin. I have no idea. I mean, some people get away with it, some don't. I wish I can't really give you a straight answer on that without knowing everything about the entire situation. But sometimes people get away with stuff, sometimes don't. It can be a variety of different reasons, why they're getting away with it and you're not. That's why I wouldn't post an ad that say anything about a startup fee. Craigslist probably haven't caught on to them yet. That's why they haven't got flagged yet. So again, you want your ad to look like a job post. You don't want it to, well, not look like a job post, but in some way to look like a job post, right? You don't want it to sound like a job, but you want it to be generic. You don't want to say anything about it costing money or startup fees, because for a traditional job, you're not going to have to pay to get started. You may have to pay to get a license. Okay. If you're selling insurance or something like that, but you don't want to make any mention of it costing anything in your ad, because it's, they have keyword filters and all that stuff on Craigslist. So as soon as they see, anything about startup cost or, whatever, and it filters that in their system, it's automatically going to flag you. So don't think that the people that are posting it now are getting away with it, because it will catch up with them eventually. But whenever you say anything about a startup cost or anything like that in your ad, I'm telling you, you're going to get flagged. All right. So again, don't put anything about it costing money to get started in your ads. If you do, you're not going to last. Okay. Generic all through the process. You want it to be generic until they get to the third step of the process. Okay, so it's a 3-step process. You got the ad, you got them applying for the position. All right, then you have the thank you page, and then you have the call to action at that point, whether it be a button under the video or an email with a link to your website. All right, it's a 3-step process. Then at that point, they'll find out it costs money, but you don't want to give away that on the front end. All right, so I got to go, guys. Thanks for jumping on the webinar, and I will see you all next week. Take care. God bless.